Stoicism, an ancient philosophy of personal growth, resilience, and emotional balance, offers timeless wisdom that extends far beyond individual well-being. Its principles can profoundly transform our relationships, especially romantic ones. By focusing on self-awareness, virtuous living, and accepting what lies outside our control, Stoicism helps create strong foundations for love, equips us to endure challenges with grace, and fosters deep, meaningful connections. In this video, we'll dive into 10 Stoic habits designed to nurture and strengthen your relationship. Over the next 10 days, we'll explore practices to help you embrace patience, develop emotional resilience, communicate with wisdom, and cultivate a partnership built on mutual respect and understanding. Whether you're looking to improve an existing relationship or lay the groundwork for a future one, these habits will empower you to approach love with clarity, balance, and purpose. Let's begin your Stoic journey to a more resilient and loving connection. Day 1. Embrace the dichotomy of control. The cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, the dichotomy of control, teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, while releasing attachment to what we cannot control, such as other people's behavior or external circumstances. This principle is transformative when applied to relationships. Often, conflicts arise from trying to control our partner's emotions, decisions, or actions. This leads to frustration and tension when our efforts inevitably fall short. Instead, focusing on how we respond to challenges can bring peace and clarity to the relationship. Each morning, take a few minutes to reflect on what you can control in your relationship. For example, you can choose to communicate respectfully, practice patience, or show appreciation. Acknowledge the aspects outside your control, such as your partner's mood or choices. Throughout the day, when frustration or tension arises, pause and remind yourself of the dichotomy of control. Resist the urge to fix, change, or manipulate your partner's behavior. Instead, focus on managing your emotions and maintaining a constructive response. During a disagreement, rather than trying to force your partner to see your point of view, concentrate on staying calm and articulating your thoughts with clarity. Accept that you may not resolve the issue immediately, and that's okay. This approach fosters understanding and mutual respect while reducing unnecessary conflict. By embracing the dichotomy of control, you'll create a healthier, more balanced dynamic where both partners feel supported and respected. Day 2. Practice empathy and active listening. Empathy and active listening are essential components of Stoic practice, reflecting the Stoic virtues of understanding and kindness. Instead of reacting impulsively or making assumptions, Stoicism teaches us to pause, listen, and seek to understand the perspective of others, especially in relationships. Active listening fosters a deeper connection and mutual respect. When you truly hear your partner, you create a safe space for them to express themselves without fear of judgment or dismissal. This not only strengthens the bond between you, but also reduces unnecessary conflict. During conversations, make a conscious effort to practice active listening. This means giving your full attention to your partner without interrupting or mentally preparing your response while they're speaking. After they've finished, reflect back what you've understood to ensure clarity and show that you value their words. When emotions run high, take a step back and focus on understanding their feelings before reacting. Empathy involves acknowledging their perspective, even if you don't fully agree with it. If your partner shares something that upset them, resist the urge to immediately offer solutions. Instead, listen carefully and say something like, "I can see how that situation made you feel frustrated. That sounds really difficult." This demonstrates empathy and validation. Practicing empathy and active listening builds emotional intimacy and reduces misunderstandings. Your partner will feel valued and supported, which strengthens trust and creates a more harmonious relationship. Day 3. Practice temperance in your reactions. Temperance, one of the core Stoic virtues, is about exercising moderation in all things, particularly in our emotional responses. By controlling impulsive reactions, you create space for reason and compassion, which are essential for maintaining a stable and harmonious relationship. Uncontrolled emotions, especially anger or frustration, can escalate minor disagreements into major conflicts. Practicing temperance allows you to pause, assess the situation, and respond in a way that aligns with your values and preserves the bond with your partner. When faced with frustration or anger, make it a habit to pause before responding. Take a deep breath and count to 5, giving yourself time to let the initial emotional surge subside. Reflect on the best way to respond calmly and constructively, keeping the overall health of the relationship in mind. During disagreements, focus on keeping your tone measured and your words thoughtful. Avoid impulsive comments that could escalate the situation. Instead, approach the conversation with a solution-oriented mindset. Imagine your partner forgets an important date or task. Instead of reacting immediately with irritation, take a moment to breathe and say something like, "I understand you've been busy, but this was important to me. Let's talk about how we can avoid this in the future." Practicing temperance reduces volatility and fosters healthier communication dynamics. Your partner will feel respected and understood, and your relationship will benefit from greater stability and mutual respect. Day 4. Cultivate patience. Patience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, enabling us to endure difficulties gracefully and foster long-lasting relationships. In the context of love, patience means recognizing that relationships take time to grow and both partners are imperfect, evolving individuals. Impatience often leads to rash decisions, unkind words, or unnecessary conflicts that can damage trust. By practicing patience, you create room for understanding, forgiveness, and thoughtful communication, which are essential for a healthy and harmonious bond. When challenges or misunderstandings arise, resist the urge to address them immediately with heightened emotions. Instead, give yourself and your partner time to cool down and reflect. Use this pause to gain perspective and approach the situation with greater clarity. Remind yourself that growth, both personal and relational, is a gradual process. Just as you require patience for your own development, extend the same grace to your partner. If a disagreement occurs, rather than insisting on resolving it in the heat of the moment, suggest a break to think things through. Approach the conversation later with calmness and a solution-focused mindset. Patience fosters a calmer, more supportive environment where both partners feel respected and valued. By practicing patience, you build a relationship grounded in mutual understanding and emotional resilience. Day 5. Reframe negative thoughts. Stoicism teaches the power of reframing, altering how we perceive challenges to control our emotions and reactions. In relationships, this practice transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth, deepening mutual understanding and resilience. Negative thoughts can create unnecessary tension. By actively reframing them, you can shift from blame and frustration to empathy and constructive solutions. When faced with a frustrating situation, pause and challenge your initial reaction. Ask yourself, how can I view this in a way that fosters understanding and positivity? Begin a daily journaling practice to reflect on frustrations or conflicts. Write down alternative Stoic-inspired perspectives for each scenario. If your partner forgets an important occasion, instead of feeling unappreciated, reframe the situation. Consider external factors like their stress or workload, and view the moment as a chance to practice forgiveness and patience. Reframing fosters emotional resilience, reduces unnecessary conflict, and strengthens bonds by cultivating understanding. Over time, this habit helps maintain a positive and constructive outlook, even during challenging moments. Day 6. Develop emotional resilience. Emotional resilience, a core Stoic practice, enables us to navigate life's challenges without being overwhelmed by emotions. In relationships, it allows you to face difficulties with calmness and clarity, preserving harmony and mutual respect. When emotions like anger, frustration, or jealousy arise, Stoicism encourages analyzing them before acting. Resilience doesn't suppress emotions, but enables you to process and respond thoughtfully. When difficult emotions surface, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what is in my control? How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values? Practice techniques like deep breathing, journaling, or quiet reflection to process emotions healthily. During a disagreement, instead of reacting impulsively, step back and take a moment to calm your mind. Approach the conversation later with a clear head and an intention to resolve rather than escalate the issue. Developing emotional resilience fosters stability, reduces misunderstandings, and helps you navigate challenges constructively. This habit creates a relationship dynamic built on calmness, understanding, and mutual respect. Day 7. Prioritize mutual growth. Stoicism emphasizes continuous self-improvement, and relationships thrive when both partners are committed to mutual growth. A resilient relationship is a partnership where each person grows individually while supporting the other's journey. When you focus on mutual growth, you create a dynamic where both partners strive to become better versions of themselves. This shared commitment fosters trust, respect, and fulfillment. Set time aside to discuss personal and shared growth goals. Explore areas where you both want to improve, whether it's communication, emotional intelligence, or pursuing a new skill together. Celebrate each other's progress, providing encouragement and constructive feedback along the way. If one partner wants to improve their patience, support them by practicing calm communication during disagreements. If another is pursuing a creative or professional goal, celebrate their efforts and milestones together. Focusing on mutual growth strengthens the relationship by creating shared purpose and fostering an environment of encouragement. It transforms the relationship into a partnership that evolves and thrives over time. Day 8. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Resentment harms the one holding it more than the one it's directed toward. By practicing forgiveness, you foster peace, understanding, and emotional freedom in your relationship. Everyone makes mistakes, and holding on to grudges creates emotional barriers. Forgiveness clears these obstacles, allowing love and connection to flourish. When conflicts arise, consciously release anger or resentment quickly. Use this moment to remind yourself that your partner, like you, is human and capable of errors. Regularly practice verbal forgiveness to avoid letting small misunderstandings fester into larger issues. If your partner forgets a promise or makes a mistake, choose to forgive them without holding a grudge. Communicate your feelings calmly and move forward with compassion. Forgiveness promotes emotional harmony and builds a relationship where both partners feel safe and supported. By letting go of resentment, you create space for mutual growth and understanding. Day 9. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice that strengthens relationships by focusing on what we appreciate rather than dwelling on imperfections. By actively practicing gratitude, you shift your perspective toward positivity and deepen your emotional connection with your partner. In relationships, it's easy to take things for granted. Stoicism teaches us to recognize the value in every moment and express appreciation for the love and support we receive. Each day, take a moment to reflect on something you appreciate about your partner. It could be their kindness, a small gesture, or simply their presence in your life. Share this with them, either in person or through a thoughtful note. Start or end your day by expressing gratitude for your shared experiences and the growth you've achieved together. If your partner makes you coffee in the morning or listens when you've had a tough day, acknowledge it. A simple "thank you" or "I really appreciated that" can go a long way. Gratitude fosters a sense of connection and positivity, making both partners feel valued and loved. It creates a strong foundation for a resilient and fulfilling relationship. Day 10. Embrace the present moment. Living in the present is a central tenet of Stoicism. It teaches us to focus on the here and now, rather than being consumed by past regrets or future anxieties. In relationships, this practice enhances connection and fulfillment. By fully engaging in the present moment with your partner, you cultivate mindfulness and appreciation for your time together. Let go of distractions and immerse yourself in the beauty of the now. Practice mindfulness during your interactions, whether you're having a conversation, sharing a meal, or enjoying quiet time together. Focus entirely on your partner without distractions. Release concerns about past arguments or fears about the future. Instead, embrace the joy and simplicity of being together in the moment. During dinner or a walk, put away your phone and give your partner your undivided attention. Notice their expressions, listen to their words, and enjoy their company without distraction. Embracing the present moment deepens emotional intimacy and strengthens your bond. It allows you to fully appreciate your partner and the love you share, creating a sense of peace and fulfillment.